Hello, my amazing families. Welcome to my platform, Linda's TV show. If it's your first time and you like what you are watching or what I'm doing here, after watching this video, subscribe, put on your notification bell to all notification. It will enable you to know when I upload video. Here we upload video on daily basis, raw, undiluted as it is happening. I am bringing it live and direct to you. Myself, I will be sitting here to watch the video with you from the beginning to the end. My amazing viewers, amazing followers, amazing subscribers, especially those who watch my video, who share my video, who comment. May God Almighty bless you as we hop into this video.
Abu ikushiri mmadụ ọrụ bụ problem. Ikushichakwara onye ahụ ọrụ, onye ahụ nwekwara mmazi ọrụ ahụ karịa gị nwa. British taught Fulanese how to play a very dangerous and deadly politics against the owners of the land. Because what the British did is this: Britain calculated their game properly. You know, I am the owner of this. Let's say I'm the owner of this house, and you are a foreign invader. You are an invader. You come to invade my house. There is no way you will come and plan this invading of this community in my house, because one, I have a property here. This is where I belong. I don't have another place to go. Are you understanding now? So let me lecture you something today. I don't have another place to go. This is my place, and I will cherish this my land properly, because if this land become good, it's for my own good. It's for my own safety. Then if this land become danger, my life is at risk, and I will not find peace to move around within that my land. So everything I will always plan is the good of this land or this house of mine. So the only person who will play any dangerous game won't be the people from that place. They will now bring in foreigner who has no love, who has no property in that land. That's what Britain did. They handed over Nigeria to foreigner like them, because their only intention is to come and destroy the people. So when they were looking for, or when the people like Awolowo, Zik, and Co were agitating for Britain to hand over, you know, the times of their own, where they were agitating, they look at it, they say, okay, Yorubas are the owners of the land, Biafrans are the owners of the land, Hausas are the owners of the land, what do you call it, TVs are the owners of the land. What should we do? They ask themselves, what should we do? If we hand this land over to the owners of the original owners of the land, they are going to maintain peace. They are going to find everlasting solution. Even though if we want to, make a half handover to them, but we don't have to do this to the original owners of the land. There is nothing hard Britain to hand over Nigeria to Yorubas. It doesn't take them anything to hand over Nigeria to Hausas. It did not take them anything to hand over Nigeria to the TVs. It doesn't take them anything to hand over Nigeria to the Biafrans. But they understand the power of ownership and the love of ownership towards their own property. So what do they do? They say, since they are agitating that we should hand them over their land to them, since they are demanding for independence, we are going to transfer this power to our fellow foreigners. They now call the Fulanese and lecture them properly. You are a foreigner like us. Sign this document with us. That's when the Fulanese sign the document. Sign this document with us. Whatever that is coming out within these people, you know that you are a foreigner, we are foreigners. We'll be sharing it 50-50. We will be dividing it 50-50. And the Fulanese will happily sign that document. But the mistake they made were that this particular document has a limit, has a limited years. What I am giving you today is a very deep lecture that you will never receive in any university. No university will go deep into the lecture that I'm giving you right now. So in other way to continue to fund, to build their own country, because they don't have the resources, the capacity to build their own place to their own taste. So they needed people's resources to build it. And if they hand over the land that these resources they have discovered, if they hand over that land to the owner, to the original ownership of the land, those ownership of the land will never give them that proper chance to exploit what is in that land to their place. So in other way, they have to bring another criminal foreigner like them, and they hand them over gone. They say this is the instrument, this is what you call dominion. Dominion is not by word, by just mere word. Dominion, this is dominion. You have to use weapon to enforce dominion. What did they do? They turn back to the Yorubas and give the Yorubas Bible. They turn back to the Biafra and give the Biafrans Bible. They say, read this Bible. This is where your own power lies. Whatever you speak, God will do it for you. Do you see where they captured the Yorubas, captured the Biafrans very cheap, then captured some Hausas very, very cheap. They hand Bible over to us, while they hand gun over to the Funanes. They say, this is the real dominion. This is the practical dominion. We will give them practical dominion, which is written in a book, theory. But we are going to give you physical dominion. The physical dominion is weapon. They hand them over the weapon. They hand over theory to us. So along the line, what brings disaster into these lies of Britain? I will tell you what brings the disaster. So some of the Yorubas and the Biafrans, in a deep practicing of that particular theory being handed over to us, some of them now began to make living on that theory. Some of them now began to make living on that theory. So the living they are making there, they fall in love with that living they are making there. While, so that's the joy they find in that practice or engagement of that theory, which is the Bible. The joy now they now extract from there, make us to carry. We now carry the way, because they calculated it properly. They now tell you that there is a better place we are going, and that place is heaven. They now told you that we are visitors on earth. That is a better mansion, that is a better place already built in heaven that all of us are going. So all of us are, we are stupidly and ignorantly following that belief. Why the people who give us the Bible, who gave us the Bible, who gave what I'm giving today is a pure, original truth, very deep. I call it deep lecture today. You see, why they give us this thing, we are busy thinking that yes, there is a place we are going after death, and they did not tell you that you will go there alive. Do you see how intelligent the Britain are? They did not tell you that you will go there alive. They will say you will go there only when you die. Do you know why they tell you that you will go there only when you die? So that you will cheaply submit yourself into the hands of the Fulani which they have given the gun. So by the time the Fulani killed you, then the rest of us will be praising God and thanking God. They say, God bring, God kill. God knows the best. Do you see where that mentality, that dangerous mentality come into us? Now, God knows the best. And we are sure that this brother, he was a very good Christian. By now, the angels are rejoicing in heaven. He's already with God. So they use all this word, decoded our brain, make our brain very useless. Where they are busy taking our gold, taking our what do you call it? Taking our oil and gas, building the heaven. They are busy building heaven, building comfort, because they understand that you need to comfort yourself, because we have come to live. We are not going anywhere. We have come to live. By the time you live, you have to live very comfortable, so that by the time you depart, everything about you will be forgotten. They understand the system, and the Fulanis, they taught the Fulanis the original dominion. That's why Fulanis keep on applying force. So by the time they apply force to you, we now bring out the theory they give to us, which is our Bible. Fulani we bring out the material, the physical material given to them as tools of dominion. Now we will now go and bring out theory given to us as dominion. Now, who is to win? Who will win? Who are you going to be afraid of? A man with physical material of dominion, and a man with theoretical. You are on now. You just based on theory. Remember, he already graduated. He's now with the tools. While you are still reading your own tools, you are still studying it. You don't have any. No, any of these dominion tools is in your position. So by the time they raise it up, they ask you who is holding theory, which is the Bible. A man who is holding the metal, the original tools of dominion will not say, lion man, march, oh yeah, move. You move. With that your Bible, with that your practical theory, with that your theory, you will now hold that theory within your armpit, while you will be shaking. They will be moving you. They'll say move, you move, because you have no choice. If you don't move, you die. Because a man with the original dominion is one now commanding you. Why they were busy doing this, they are bringing their people because they need to, because they know they are growing old, they will be dying. They now begin to import all their brothers who are wandering around the world, because Fulanis are wanderers. They now begin to call them those who have journey quietly living their low life in South Africa. They now call them, come. We have find British have given us the opportunity to find a place. Those in Mauritania, they begin to call them. Those in Lebanon, those in Middle East, they begin to call them. And as soon as they bring them, they give them nationality. As soon as they bring them in, they give them nationality. Before you know what happened, training or no training, school or no school, they wrote them into army. School, they wrote them into police. They wrote them into custom to control you. The only thing they need to just teach them how to speak broken. Just to, if they can flow, if they can, when they come in, they just lecture them how to speak broken. That is all. With your PhD, with your first class in the University of Ibadan, with everything in your first class in the University of Nsukka, Abia, Port Harcourt, Lagos, you will end up being a secretary to the man who did not even attend primary school. Because already they have given him rank. Rank have full his shoulder, full his shoulder. And while you are being a secretary to a man who did not even attend primary school, you are happy doing that. You are happy doing that. They will now dish out a little cash to you to make your life comfortable. You will now think that you have arrived. You will now become a useful tool to enslave your own people, to help the Fulanis to enslave your own people. That is the game being played in Nigeria by Britain. We know all this game. We know this game. And this game now is backfiring the Britain. Do you know why this game backfired Britain? Russia is the source of this backfiring. Because Russia knew. You see, that time you and I were condemning about countries building weapon of mass destruction. But you will ask yourself, why did America build this thing? Since the weapon of mass destruction is dangerous, why is America building it? This is the question we need. You see, there are people who have become very wise, earlier than us. When we are swimming in the pool of stupidity, these people have already grabbed wisdom. Well, is it not, both of us, are we not condemning North Korea? Why must them build the weapon of... You see, these men understand the game of Britain and the US. They understand these people game. They will preach peace. These are the people who, whenever they want to address you, a United Nations platform, they will preach peace. But now, with the level you have grown today, through the opening eyes of Govt Nnamdi Kanu, you can attest to it that this peace that these people are preaching every time in United Nations platform are just for saying sake. It's not practical. It's just theory. And this is exactly the spirit that drives the North Korea to be building their own weapon of mass destruction. This is the spirit that drives some countries, some Arab countries, to be building their own. And this is the spirit also that drives Russia to build massive, more powerful than their own. Knowing that a day like this will come when these people, they want to rise to enslave them. Nobody can enslave you without overpowering you. I repeat, nobody can have the capacity to enslave you without overpower. If first of all overpowered you, then he will not command you. So Russia were prepared. They were going there. They never know how prepared Russia was. That's why anywhere they want to operate their conquest, you see, this is their conquest agenda. Anywhere they want to apply, they will never, don't expect US president to come into Russia immediately and begin to fight Putin. No. They must use the people within that region. So the Ukrainian president was a useful tool to enslave the people of Russia. And they even slave themselves. Even them, Ukraine. Britain have come to conquer them. But they never knew. But what they see shock them. What they meet on ground by Russia shock them. Because if you watch the beginning of this Russia-Ukraine war, US media was dominating everywhere. British media was dominating everywhere. France 24 hours were dominating everywhere. Because that is the propaganda they know how to play. They will first of all use media to destroy your mind, to make the criminals look innocent and make innocent look like criminals. These are the media work. These are the media work that the Britain and the US have been being professional over this method. Look at how they use media immediately. Begin to bombard Russia. Begin to bring present Russia negatively to the world. Which the same thing that lead our own pastors, our own Christian pastors and the reverends and priests in Nigeria to raise the prayer point immediately against Russia. Through media, through what they present to them in media. See how powerful media is. People like Apostle Suleiman have already raised a prayer point against Russia. May God destroy those who want to fight and destroy Ukraine. Winners, the same. Redeem, the same. We are not hearing word anymore. They begin. Then before we IPO came into the board, I said no. This game, British have been playing this type of game, using media to present the innocent ones as criminal, while using the same media to present the criminals as innocent. Is it not the same thing that happened to Ojukwu during the Biafra War? Ojukwu were the man with solution. British instigate problem through Yakubu Gowon. They instigated the problem. Yakubu Gowon saw what Ojukwu presented on the table, knowing that this thing will be the final solution. Knowing that this thing will bring development with the African territory. At least Gowon wasn't an illiterate. He's a learned man. He went through, he studied it, he signed. Gowon signed. The most important thing that he went through this particular document, he signed it properly, knowing that there is a solution here. The same Britain now called him, after both brothers have come in conclusion that this is everlasting, this is how we can find peace within ourselves. British called, put Yakubu Gowon on call.
Thank you so much for staying to the end of this video, for watching this video from the beginning to the end. Now it's time for us to go to the comment section to contribute, to air our mind, our opinion. Like I said before, you are free to criticize, but let us do it always in a constructive manner. If you haven't subscribed to my platform, please, I don't know what you are waiting for. Subscribe, put on your notification bell. It is very, very important because it will enable you to know when I upload a new video. Thank you all. I appreciate you. I love and cherish each and every one of you. Until I see you again in my next video, remain blessed. I still remain your one and only Linda Stevie Show.